Morning children, today we are here to discuss Unit 9 Electrical Conductivity of Liquids of 8th class. Within this chapter, now we are going to perform an activity 2. What does that activity 2 gives information? It gives information about electrical conductivity of liquids. Means what? A property of material called as a liquid material. What is called as electrical conductivity? Already we have studied clearly that it is a property of the material. It is a property of a material, that of what material it is? A liquid material there itself. What type of liquids? We will see it in further class there. First of all, we are here to perform an activity upon electrical conductivity of liquids. We will take different types of liquids such as 10 different types of liquids. We will take it up according to which are existing in our textbook. Distilled water, drinking water, coconut oil, lemon juice, vinegar, kerosene, vegetable oil, as well as sugar solution, common salt solution, and milk. We are taking the different types of liquids we are taking out. We will list out those all liquids in next topic there itself. We are having so all the liquids are existing there. Whether this all the liquids conduct electricity or not, we are going to identify. So imagine solids, how the material is classified into two different blocks, such as conductors as well as poor conductors. In the same way in liquids also, they will be having conductors as well as good conductors of substances will be existing. Simultaneously, bad conductor substances also will be existing there. To list out those are to identify, to test whether the substance, whether the liquid is good conductor, whether the liquid is bad conductor. We are going to perform an activity. That activity now we are going to do it up. That activity is given in our textbook as activity 2. This activity to give information about what? Testing of electrical conductivity of liquids. To perform that particular activity, we require certain materials. Material required first one is what? LED bulb. See here I have taken here one LED bulb. Next one is what? A dry cell is required. Dry cell I have taken it up. Metal pins are there. These are the metal pins which are fixed within a rubber cap. From where this particular rubber cap we obtained? We got this rubber cap through injection bottle there. Where the doctor will be taking it. Doctor, before giving injection, he will take a bottle, a penicillin injection or any antibiotic injection. If we are suffering with any fever, he used to give certain antibody substances, the liquid. Yes or not? He will take that particular syringe bottle and he will shake it nicely, and he will keep that particular needle into that particular and suck the liquid from it. The cap through which he is allowing that particular injection to inject inside, we have taken that rubber cap we have taken here. We have taken that rubber cap. Rubber cap consisting of two holes we made it up. Within those two holes, two metal pins I have fixed it up. Metal pins, how many metal pins are taken there? Two metal pins I have taken there. These two metal pins have been injected into this particular rubber cap. Then afterwards, connecting wires. Connecting wires. These are the connecting wires. For what purpose they are useful? To connect and to form a simple circuit. To connect and form a simple circuit. For that particular purpose, I have taken that particular connecting wire made up of copper. These all are the material required for us. Next point is what? Procedure. First one is nothing but what? Take a rubber cap of injection bottle and take 2 pins and allow that particular pins to pass through that particular rubber cap such that these two are separated between the distance of 2 millimeter distance separated between them. The separation between these two pins must be what? 2 millimeter distance. It has to be get existing between them. That particular point we have to complete it first. Later on, the LED bulb should be glow when after that what happens there? Take LED bulb, a positive terminal is a long terminal is connected to positive terminal of the battery and negative terminal is connected to what? The pin there. Connect it to this particular pins with the circuit by means of connecting wire. Connect it connected to this particular bulb, dry cell as well as the rubber cap consisting of 2 pins and form a simple circuit. What circuit we are making it up? Form a simple circuit. This calls as nothing but what? A simple circuit. And when after forming a simple circuit, try to touch these 2 pins. When we are trying to touch these 2 pins, what happens there? The bulb will be get glow. As they are separated means what happens there? The bulb doesn't glow. That particular condition we have to take it up there. Means what? When you are bringing these 2 pins together, the bulb glows. As these 2 pins are taken away, the bulb will doesn't glow there itself. In that particular way, you take that particular condition there. After that, what you do there? The LED bulb here, the bulb, what else we are using here is what? LED bulb. This LED bulb is used as what? Tester. For what purpose? Testing purpose we are using it, which is used to test conductivity of liquids. Whether the liquid are having good conductors or whether the liquid is having the liquid what else you are taken into this particular rubber cap is a good conductor or not a bad conductor can be easily identified by using this particular LED bulb. Why means this LED bulb is having one feature. What is that feature? For low intensity of current also, the low intensity of current if it is passing through a circuit also, it can be easily identified by LED bulb. More if it is passing, then sort of bulb will be glowing with much more brighter. Little bit amount of current if it is passing through the circuit, it gives us clearly that it is nothing but what the bulb glows to some extent. By that we can identify that the substance is the liquid. What else you have taken is a good conductor or a bad conductor. We can identify that itself. For that particular purpose, we are using LED bulb instead of ordinary bulb. For ordinary bulb to glow it up, more amount of energy is required there itself. So sufficient amount of energy if it is obtained by that particular bulb, then only the bulb glows. But whereas LED bulb, minimum amount of electric current if it is passing through the circuit, easily it can be identified, it can be detected, and the bulb will be get glown. That is a major point why we are using here LED bulb as a tester. We are using it to identify electrical conductivity of various liquids. Coming to what? Fill the rubber cap. Now what I am doing that this rubber cap is there itself. Within this particular rubber cap, what I am doing? First of all, I am taking what water? Distilled water I am taking there itself. What water I have taken? Distilled water. Now I want to identify electrical conductivity of a liquid called air. Distilled water, just to take it within this particular cap. After taking distilled water into this particular cap, what happens there? Allow this particular 2 pins to be get connect to each other. As well, allowing these 2 pins to be connect each other, observe the bulb whether it will be glowing or not, just to identify it up. We'll observe that bulb doesn't glow. By that we can say that distilled water is a pure water there itself, where the bulb doesn't glow there itself. Bulb doesn't glow, glow of bulb will be no, nothing will be there. Therefore, it is called as a bad conductor. Then afterwards, what happened? After distilled water, take out that particular from the cap, take out that distilled water and clean. Precaution you have to take it up. Whenever we are changing liquid within this particular rubber cap, what we have to take there? We have to wipe this particular, after taking out that particular liquid, we have to nicely wipe it with a nice cloth and dry that particular cap before taking. Dry that particular cap as well as pinch before taking any other liquid into that one. After distilled water, what you do? Take one more water. What is that water? Drinking water. You take it up. In our textbook, he has given a table. What is the table number? Table number 2 he has given there for us. Drinking water, you take it up. Again, after taking drinking water, slightly hold these two pinch. And observe the bulb reading. We'll observe that bulb will be glowing continuously. As the bulb is glowing, we can say that it is a good conductor. It is conducting electricity. Whereas it is not conducting, distilled water is not conducting electricity, but whereas drinking water is conducting electricity, we can give it up. After that, again replace that particular distilled drinking water with some other liquid called as coconut oil. What oil will take it up? Coconut oil is to take it up. And again observe, again hold this particular pins together and observe, can this particular bulb close? No, it is also called as a bad conductor. After coconut oil, one more liquid you are taking there itself, replace that particular coconut oil with what? Lemon juice. And observe, we'll observe that the bulb glows, we can say that it is a good conductor. It is a good conductor. Then again, replace that particular lemon juice with some other liquid called as vinegar. We'll see bulb will be glowing as vinegar. It is a good conductor, we can call it up. After vinegar, go to some other liquid. The liquid is what? Kerosene. Take it up. And observe again the tip of these two pins just in contact with each other. And observe the bulb glowing. Bulb doesn't glow. Therefore, it is a bad conductor. We can call it up. After kerosene, you go with what? Vegetable oil. And again, observe the bulb glowing by touching those two pins. Observe the bulb glowing. We'll observe that bulb doesn't glow. Therefore, it is also a bad conductor. We can call it up. After vegetable oil, go towards sugar solution. We'll observe that bulb doesn't glow. It is also nothing but what? A bad conductor of substances. And ninth one, what you do it up after sugar solution, go to what? Common salt solution. Common salt solution, allow the product tip to be touched. The two pins to touch it up, yes. Bulb glows. Therefore, it is a good conductor. Similarly, 10th one you go with what? Milk. And go for milk, it touches the tip of the particular thing, it won't blow it up, therefore bad conductor substance we can put it up. In that way, for various liquids, whenever we are changing, whenever we are adding that particular liquid into this particular rubber cap and touching these two pins, we can observe that depending upon the nature of the substances, what happens there, the LED bulb will get glowed. As the bulb is glowing, we are identifying that one as nothing but what? A good conductor. Here, what are the good conductors here? Drinking water is a good conductor. Lemon juice is a good conductor. Vinegar is a good conductor. Common salt solution is a good conductor. Few examples are taken there. Among all those things, some are good conductors and some are bad conductors. What are good conductors means what? Which are allowing current to be get passed, electricity to be get passed to the particular substance. They are called as good conductors, which doesn't allow electricity to be we get past, they are called as bad conductors of liquid substances. We can call it what substances we can call it up there? Liquid substances we can call it up. And if you observe all these solutions, the intensity of bulb glowing will be vary. It won't remain same. With same brightness for each and every liquid, it will glow. It doesn't glow directly. The intensity of bulb, for some solutions it will be much more brighter. For some solutions it will be much more dimmer. Why this particular intensity of bulb is much more dimmer means what? If if the solution is not producing 100% of that particular current flow, we can call that means 100% means what? If the solution is producing minor, bulb is glowing a little bit dim, it indicates nothing but what? That solution supports only few amount of electric current can be get passed to that particular substances. Depending upon the intensity of bulb, LED bulb, we can identify that whether the solution is a strong electrolytic solution or weak electrolytic solutions. We can identify that one depending upon the brightness of the bulb. As the bulb is glowing with much brighter, that solution is a good conductor and strong electrolytic solution which is passing electricity. If the bulb is glowing with much more dimmer, it indicates nothing but what? It is a weak electrolytic substances, doesn't allow more current to be get passed through, but it allows some quantity of current to be get passed through the particular substances. This is a list of certain electrical conductivity of the liquids by activity 2. By this we have completed our activity 2. Try to analyze this particular activity 2 and gain knowledge. Thank you, children.